milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs, wow, for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly, the 2 project parts. The modular engine will have another century to develop the first year of its assembly. You are making good progress, the future is starting to look bright. Manufacturer. Yeah, those require a lot of modular frames. And a packager. Just to make fluids. I'm guessing you put the packages in into the like solid input. I've got canisters, empty canisters. The rest of it I got, oh wait, heavy modular frames. How do you make those? With 4 different, okay, wow, that's a lot. As a reflection of how much it is going to take the pot out a while to come back. Can I make a manufacturer like right now? I need 20 modular frames, but I can get those. Modular frames here. So, there's one of those Mark II power poles nearby I can draw power from. Let me just put one of these manufacturers down just to see what it's like. Gonna fit one of those on top of on that area with the SAM node. Okay, modular engines take smart plating. Active control units take automated wiring. That's interesting. We can make computers now. Circuit boards, cable and plastic. Let's think about this for a second. I'm going to need 100 heavy modular frames. Those I think are going to be the well, not the hardest to manufacture, but because they're relatively simple parts connected to everything compared to everything else. Modular engine. Well, I got plenty of rubber. I'm gonna have plenty of motors, but I need 1,000 motors, and well, let's just 7,500 rubber. The rubber plant is like at least 2 kilometers away. Oh, before I forget, crystal oscillators. Yeah, you know, I could make those over at the quartz place, or at least bring the quartz from the quartz cavern. So I recently unlocked the packager, And I'm going to need to package some fuel to research turbo fuel. There's also this smokeless powder. I need heavy oil residue, but I can't get it if I'm continuously refining that residue into fuel. But I'm not continuously refining it into fuel. I'm not continuously running that plant that makes plastic and rubber out of oil, like, continuously, because I know how fast that fills up. I am a bit concerned about how fast. Do I even have room for this? Yeah. I am a bit concerned about how fast that one thing fills up. Oh, I don't remember what it. The plastic and rubber, those boxes that are made with the resin. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna have to do a little improvising here. Let me just see. Fortunately, nothing is taken from this box, so I can just store a few things. Oh, yeah, for a bit more space. Because I might as well take another installment of versatile frameworks to the space elevator. I'll be back for all this. But like I said, I'm actually kind of wondering, how long do I have before the boxes fill up, and then the buffer box for the polymer resin fills up, and the whole darn thing comes to a screeching halt, resulting in a power blackout? Or at least something of a power blackout. After all, there's still 600 megawatts being generated at Spiral Lake Coal, but it's not really enough. Okay. 1,740. So I'm not going to say that we're nearing the end here of the versatile frameworks, but I'm going to say that it's in sight. Eventually, I will have to stop building virtual frameworks, at least versatile frameworks, at least for now, and I'll have to start, and I'll rejigger Steel Hill to be a little more, a little less specialized towards this one. Come on, take all. There we go. Towards this one thing. I ran the calculations. I don't really have that much longer left to make versatile frameworks. There's this stuff. It takes so long. Alright. But I have shall I say, an alternate plan in mind for Freighter Lake. That one plant there. As well as making, it'll make fuel, sure, but instead of using the fuel, it will package the fuel. And instead of, and it'll only refine half of the heavy oil residue, because I need that stuff to make smokeless powder. And I need smokeless powder too, in order to make, let me see, it should be down here someplace. Explosive rebar. And you need steel pipes too. Well, I got some steel pipes. Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna make a few more 25 for these rounds, yeah. And then, see, I should have some Oh, I do. Yeah, I got a lot of it. That's a packaged fuel, too. But that's irrelevant. Let's see, does it take 2 of these? Okay, let me rejigger things a bit. Let's make 50... yeah, fine, whatever. 51. Let's see if I care. And then make some explosive rebar. So that way, something really nasty comes along. You know, sometimes I wonder if when I shoot something, it actually hits the thing I'm shooting at. I mean, sure, you kind of see something there. But a kaboom, well, that's a whole nother ballgame. There's another thing about this, too, and that's, I think, I'm not 100% on this, but I think you can use explosive rebar as a sort of a poor man's Nobelisk. Or Nobelisk, or however you're supposed to say that. Okay, let me see. What's the price of a packager? Just unlock this thing. I need rubber. Well, I should have some over at Freighter Lake. Then I got to make an assembler for. Actually, I could make a couple of industrial. No, wait a second. I need packages for stuff to be packaged into. Come to think of it, I got an even better idea. It'll be both the heavy oil residue and the fuel will be packaged in these empty canisters. I'm gonna make me how much is in a stack of these things? I suppose it's probably 100? That's better. Alright, so I think I ought to check on the rubber and the plastic at the power plant and see how they're coming along. And then after that, I'm going to do a little rejiggering, take down those power plants that aren't going to be used anyway, and instead put some packagers there. Alright, so first order of business is to see how full or how empty those boxes are at this part of the plant, which takes the resin, the byproduct produced by the power plants, and makes it into a teeny bit concerning. Maybe I ought to. I need some of this rubber. Kind of think of it, I'm going to need a lot of rubber. It's for the, what do you call it? It's for the other parts of Phase 3. I think one of them requires rubber directly, and the other one, I'm not 100% sure about it. I was going to get around to dealing with them after I'd finished all the versatile frameworks. Look how hard it is. Can I? Oh, it's empty. Good. Okay, that means I can take it down too. Woo, okay. Let me just get rid of these. They're not running, and they're not gonna run until unless I run the other refineries to make plastic and rubber. Get rid of this thing, and this thing. I might just take out this, yeah, but leave the junction there. Actually, you know what? If I'm just going to be splitting it up again, then I might as well take this out because I don't really need to combine it. Half of the heavy ore waste gets stored and packaged, and the other half gets made into fuel. Now, where to put this stuff? Let me just extend this foundation a bit. All right, done. So I suppose I could put a refinery here. What is it in the... Oh, wait a minute. I'm guessing it's this. And if I'm wrong, then I'm a bit stumped. Oh, wait, it's that pipe. Alright. There. See what it's like up here. Okay, yeah, it's fine up there. I could probably put like the packager on that ledge over here or something. We set the refinery to make residual fuel. 60 heavy oil residue a minute. Wait a minute. Speaking of, just how much? Oh, it doesn't say, but 20 a minute. I've just come up with another idea here. Because, as it stands right now, the amount of heavy oil residue coming out of this junction is going to be like twice as much as the one coming out of the other junction. And I'd rather they be equal. There's an easy fix. The only potential drawback is that it requires using multiple, putting multiple things on the same conveyor belt. But I wonder, should there be a problem with that? Is that really an issue? I don't know. Let's see. Got plastic. So I'll alternate it. Rubber, plastic. This one's rubber, I think. Yeah, rubber. And plastic. And that ought to keep the output of heavy oil residue to be even. I gotta change this to rubber. Plastic. There, okay. Now the amount of heavy oil residue should be equal throughout. A bit of an unexpected hitch there. Okay, so the oil residue is going to come out here. And going to a packager. Head lift could be a bit of a drawback. I may have to account for that. Where would I... Okay, yeah, I got that little line there. It can be kind of hard to see at times, but it tells you when... There we go. Tells you when things are even. I have to program this to... Okay, so this will be packaged fuel. Takes 40 a minute. Well, this puts out 40 a minute. That's good. All right. Oops. Hang on a second. That's better. Okay, logistics. We need a pipeline connected there. Very simple. The only problem is I'm not exactly sure what the head lift is here. So, just to be safe. That's better. Yeah, it's interesting when I found out I could do that. There's a lot of stuff I didn't really know I could do that I could do. Now this is gonna be it's gonna be temporary. Wait a minute. You know, it just occurred to me. I may need a buffer for it. In fact, it would be a really good idea to have a buffer for it, meaning that, I mean, I can't just have it shut down, can I? Let's see. Oh, here it is. That's an industrial fluid buffer. Very honestly, I don't think I can afford to build one of those right just now, because I need all the encased industrial beams that I can get my hands on. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot I did was to give these pipelines a keybind. Okay, so that's the fuel buffer, and after the fuel buffer, we'll get the packager. Put a pump on there? No. Okay. This ought to do it. We'll put... right there. And configure it for packaged fuel. And load some empty canisters there. Okay, so that's half the job done. The other half. Packaging heavy oil residue. Now I'm going to need to build a corresponding unpackager for these back at the base, but I don't intend on making this regular. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be consistently running. It's not encroaching on a clearance, it's just uneven. There we go. Speed up production a bit. I'm out of iron plates. It's a bit of an embarrassment, isn't it? Alright, see, does this packager fit? Barely, okay. Well, it's good enough for me. Packaged heavy oil residue. 30 a minute. Okay, it looks like I gotta over... Oh, wait a minute. No, I forgot something here. the buffer tank for the heavy oil residue. Keep forgetting these things are sort of agnostic as far as direction is concerned. Like, you can make them go either way. There, and then after the fluid buffer, I'm going to put this packager down. On this nice spacious ledge here. And it needs a pump too. Or rather, it probably needs a pump. I mean, it's a bit of a steep slope here. So, packaged heavy oil residue at 30 a minute. But it's coming in at 60 a minute. Well, I suppose that's what the buffer tank is for. I really shouldn't need to use any overclocking. Okay, now where did I put the nearest those power nodes here? Did I drag it all the way over here? Maybe I did. Alright, well, I'm going to drag this as far as I can. Maybe I ought to make this a Mark II power pole. I can attach more stuff to it, like pump, this refinery, packager, the other pump, and the other. Where did I put that thing? I thought I had two packagers here. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I knew I had something that I hadn't connected. Just didn't know what it was. Let me just double check a couple of things here. Everything here looks about fine. Did I load, Okay, they're both loaded. I'm gonna go over here and make some fuel and some heavy oil residue, and then I suppose I'll take them both. Because I know I need heavy oil residue to make smokeless powder. I need fuel for research.